Now we all know Danielle Bergoli, aka Bad Babie, for being a viral sensation 6 or 7 years ago, being a young teenager that went viral on Dr. Phil for having a sassy attitude, very disrespectful towards her parents and grandparents.
All right, Danielle, stop it.
Oh, who is you?
I'm your grandmother.
Lean back, acting like you don't get up and do something. Get up and do something then.
No, I'm not going to do anything, Danielle.
All right then.
And let's be honest, we all thought that this was just some young, trifling, spoiled brat white girl trying her best to do her best imitation of a black woman and what she thought that a black woman was. And she had a viral clip, and that viral clip turned into a whole new career where she's still some type of relevant these days, and she's became a multi-millionaire.
And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
She's talking about the audience, that they're laughing at her.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes?
Yep. Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that?
Now, like I said, Danielle would start rapping under the name Bad Babie, and she would also right now find her most lucrative trade, which will be OnlyFans. Now, don't ask me, I do not know if she gets naked on there. I don't know if she's just taking provocative photos, promiscuous photos. I'm not sure what it is, but she's random bands up on OnlyFans, and she's turned it into an industry. She's a multi-millionaire for sure. But we were always asking, why does she want to be black? Why won't she just be herself? Why this, that, and the third? But what we should have been asking is, what has she been through? Because you see, she would go on a show with Ari where they do cooking and conversation, and she would unleash a lot of her deep, darkest secrets in her past, along with some things that we already knew, and I'm here to unpack that. And she also said some things about Chief Keef that's got us maybe not so surprised, but nevertheless, kind of like, bro, you're a weirdo. You're a creep. You're a pedophile. You're what they're saying that Drake is. Now, Bad Babie has a child with a man named Levon. That's all I know about him. I just know his first name. And Levon is an abuser. Now, apparently, Levon has not only been abusing her, he's left her for her best friend, which happens to be the child of Travis Barker. Listen, I had to look all this up to keep up with this. I'm a little too old for this. But now he's like back and forth in between them. But the main thing about Levon is that Levon was beating her ass. He was abusive. I don't have to just say this. There's video footage and there's the results. He was beating her. Now, Levon, after putting that beating on her, and I'm pretty sure other beatings, he would come and respond to that. And it would be the most minimal effort response of saying, I didn't beat her, to the point where we was like, yeah, nigga, we know you did that shit.
I ain't hear her. She did that for a reason. I ain't do that. If I did that, she wouldn't be with me.
I'm trying to figure out, so did she just hit her own self in the eye to that point? To where it's swollen up, it's discolored, she can't even open it? You're saying she did that to herself? You didn't do that? And you thought it was funny? You said that if you didn't you didn't do that, she wouldn't be with you if that was the case. No, we all know that a lot of abusers go back to their victims. I watch enough SVU to know that, yeah. So we know that she's a victim of domestic abuse, which a lot of people in their lifetime, that's already enough trauma to fuck people up. But this girl has been through worse. You know, right now she's actually battling cancer, leukemia to be exact. Now she's still smoking and vaping and all of that. I can't tell that girl what to do. She claiming her doctor saying, hey, you can still go and handle that because this is just about your blood cells, whatever it may be. But one thing I do know is that this young 22-year-old young woman is not only just a victim of domestic violence, she's now a cancer carrier.
Because my doctor told me that a vape, I don't have lung cancer. A vape has nothing to do with my cancer. I have a blood cancer. Yeah, you can have cancer and smoke vapes. I know people who have lung cancer and still smoke cigarettes. I have a blood cancer. I have CML leukemia. I do not have lung cancer. I could smoke a vape if I want to smoke a vape. I have a blood cancer. Know what you're talking about before you talk about it.
Well, if you want to be technical, no one's supposed to smoke at all. I'm just saying.
But we do, right? You're not supposed to do a lot. You're not supposed to fuck your best friend boyfriend. But people do it, right? Alabama fucked LeVon twice. She came back for more. Y'all sound so dumb talking about this smoking and cancer. Look, my blood screenings, my white blood cell count is normal. I'm just as good as a healthy person. I'm taking my medicine and I'm good. I don't know why y'all are so worried about me. I'll let y'all know when to be worried about me.
Now, first of all, man, cancer is serious, so I'm gonna send out a prayer for her, and I hope that she's able to recover and live a full and healthy life. Now, that's just one of the second traumatic experiences that we're speaking about, because she would go on the cooking show with Ari Fletcher, and they would have an intimate conversation in front of the cameras about how she's been molested, and not just by one person in her teenage years, but an even more adult person from 3 years old to 6 years old. You see, this girl never stood a chance when it comes down to her trauma. It just seems like she was thrown into the fire literally as a child.
You got molested?
Not there.
But in life?
Twice.
Oh.
Well, I don't know how many times you want to count it, but I mean,
who's molesting you?
Well, I was molested by my mom's ex-boyfriend from 3 to 6, and then I was molested by my from 13 to 16.
Now, allegedly, this was the bodyguard that was molesting her that people have pointed out. Allegedly, his name is Frank Delato. I'm not too sure, so I don't want to put that name out there, and that's not the right name. But that's what they're saying his name is. And I just wanted to put this out here. So, yeah, if he's doing bodyguard work for anybody else, get rid of him.
And then I had 30-year-old boyfriends when I was 16, 17, 18.
Where's He's still out living his life?
He's living his life, too.
Is that used to be with you?
Mm-hmm.
He was molesting you?
Yeah.
Do you want to arrest him?
No.
What the fuck?
Living his best life.
Oh my God.
Working at a car dealership in Florida.
Did you tell somebody?
Yeah, I did.
They believe you?
They believe me. The feds did shit.
The who? The feds?
Mm-hmm.
So did he go to jail?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You didn't press the issue?
Nobody ever goes to jail when it comes to me.
Now, that was the saddest part. She said nobody ever goes to jail when it comes to me, which is the reason why she probably feels the need to get abused and still continue to be in a relationship and still deal with that man, which is the reason why she's been through things. And as a child, she was loud and obnoxious, yelling, angry all the time on Dr. Phil. And we took her as a joke. We made music to her pain and her trauma, saying "catch me outside" and things like that. But deep down, this was a girl that needed help. And people that did her wrong should have been in jail. But like she said, nobody ever goes to jail when it comes to her.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. They just never do. Both people that did something to me never went to jail.
What did your mama do to the ex-boyfriend?
She just got rid of him.
Did she try to beat his ass, shoot him, nothing? You should have called me. I wish you would have knocked him. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I just got a little sad. I don't want to finish filming. Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I've been through a lot. It's okay. I'll be all right.
Oh my goodness. How do I finish now? First of all, y'all some hoe ass niggas. And bitch, if I ever catch y'all, just know it's up about my bitch. For real, yeah. I am sad now. I kind of feel a little emotional, like I want to cry. I need a minute.
Yeah, I've been through it.
Now, this is just a crazy situation, man. This is a young woman talking about when she was 16, she had 30-year-old boyfriends. You mean to tell me that that's not coming from men touching on her and abusing her? You think that she didn't feel the need to have to go date older men because those were the men that were doing her wrong? That's all she knew. Now, while dating LaVon, she's always had some type of on and off again rapport, cut buddy, side bitch relationship with rapper Chief Keef. Now, we're going to get into maybe Chief Keef was messing with her when she was not of legal age. But first, we have to talk about her saying how basically Chief Keef kind of saved her from part of the domestic abuse that she's had, or maybe he was the cause of it.
LaVon went to go lay down. I go to lay down with him. When I get in the bed, Sosa calls me. LaVon answers my phone. It didn't say Sosa at the top or nothing. It was just the phone number. But LaVon answers the phone and you hear Sosa's voice saying, Danny, what's up? Or Danny, where you at? So I was the one that cheated first. I cheated by calling Sosa from the jump. So after LaVon answered the phone, he busted my lip, broke my phone. I tried to stop him from leaving, and when he was trying to close the door, I put my hand in the way, so he accidentally slammed my hand in the door. My hand was literally hanging. My teeth were loose. It was just a whole big thing. So I'm trying to wake E up, and I'm telling E, take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, the phone never hung up. The phone never hung up, so Sosa heard all this shit going on, right? E's drunk as fuck. He's like, Danny, go lay down. And I'm like, bro, okay. So I call Sosa and I'm like, bro, I need to see a doctor. Like, I need to go to the hospital. So he comes and picks me up, and he calls like the house. We use the same house call doctor. So he calls the doctor for me. The doctor comes, looks at my wrist, makes sure my teeth aren't going to fall out, gave me some medicine, and I go to sleep. I stayed at Sosa's house that night. This was all at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I took 2 Xanax, went to sleep, and didn't wake up till 4 or 5 o'clock. I call E's phone when I wake up, which E's LaVon's best friend. And when he called me, it was on FaceTime, and like Sosa got a whole bunch of shit above his bed, like the glow gang shit or whatever. So E seen that and was like, oh my God, Danny, are you dead ass right now? And I was just like, I fucked up bad. Like, when and then Sosa dropped me off back home a couple minutes later. And when I got there, LaVon was boxing his stuff up in boxes. I was crying on the floor, screaming like, please don't leave me, our family, please don't leave me. So he left his stuff. He ends up going to stay at a hotel for 2 weeks.
So clearly it's been confirmed that her and Chief Keef were some type of thing. You know, they were some type of couple, some type of item, some type of something. So now that we got that established, she was on Ari's show still talking about how when she was dating Chief Keef, she was only 16. Or maybe they weren't dating, but he was definitely penetrating her, and she was a child.
So you used to date Sosa. What was that like? I'm asking because he's from Chicago.
I wouldn't call it, we wasn't like me and LaVon. Like, I just used to go over there and hang out, get fucked, hang out. I'm a real ass bitch. Like, you know, that's what it is. I remember one time he was like, I can't have any bitch over here, but I still call you over here. And I was like, oh, you been having every bitch over here? Like, I was like,
You was like, what? You was like 16 is what you saying. All right, let's do the math. So 2016, she was 16. All right, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I took it personal because I was young. So I was like, oh, you been having bitches over here?
So you just be swapping them out?
Yeah. But I ain't swapping my baby daddy out. It's been 2 years.
That's not a long time. Talking about swapping them out. This around the time you start swapping about the 2-year mark.
No, I swap after like a month. I'd be tired.
How long did y'all fuck around for?
4 years.
It's a long ass time. That was your man. You ex.
I got with somebody else and then left them for him.
For a little situationship.
Now, Chief Keef was born August 15th, 1995. In 2016, that would make him 21, maybe 20. And he would be messing with 16-year-old Bhad Babie. Now, I guess for her, that was normal because she was getting molested by much older men. And Chief Keef, he's a hood booger. You know how it is. Them hood niggas, some of them hood niggas, we done seen it. We all done seen them type of niggas. They be like, oh, she's 16, she can still get hit. And I don't know what the laws, statutes, and limitations and all that goes. And I'm not saying that there's going to be any type of legal ramifications for that. But morally, we just see what was going on in this girl's life. And you were messing with a man who was still 21, and he should have known better than to be messing with her. But that's part of also not just the rap industry, but usually people who are victims of not only domestic abuse, molestation. That's usually what goes on. They deal with the people who aren't good for them. And Chief Keef, you're a creep. That's just what it is, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation, man. Do y'all think, well, at least it was a little closer in age? Now he's probably like 30 and she's a little young, whatever it may be. Are y'all gonna make those type of excuses? Or do y'all think that, hey, no, what's wrong is wrong? Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby.
IG-TheLaFlare.
It's him.